All right, let's get right to it with Chief Meteorologist Matt Safino with the highlights. How'd it come down, Matt?
You know what? We got the ice we were expecting to get in most places. A little bit less in some areas, more in others. Here's one report from Rocky Butte of 3/10 of an inch of ice. Some of the bigger ones, though, were up in Clark County, like this one from Camas. 3/4 of an inch. We'll round that up to 8/10 of an inch of ice. There, we can click on some more, right? I know. Click on a few more of these icons and well, as long as I don't get the little red square, we'll get some more reports. There's 4/10 of an inch of ice. Down in the Portland area, Mount Tabor had about 1/2 an inch of ice. I think that's what this one is. The clicking is, there you go, Mount Tabor about 1/2 an inch of ice. And then the similar amounts throughout town. We had 1/2 an inch downtown. That's this one down by the junction of I-5 and I-205 in Durham. 4/10 of an inch of ice. And then out in Hillsborough, we'll get one there. That's also 4/10 of an inch of ice. So the ice came as we pretty much expected. Some good snow amounts, too, out in parts of Klickitat County in the Gorge. There's 3 inches of snow in Goldendale. So, yeah, it broke down in terms of the amount of ice we got about the way that we thought it would. The other question I've been getting a lot, or at least recently, Pat, is about records that we've been setting during this spate of winter weather. Over the weekend, we had record cold daytime highs, only reaching 21 Saturday, only reaching 23 on Sunday. We didn't break the morning low, but these highs are interesting because we've been breaking a few records that were set back in 1950. And meteorologists locally know that January of 1950 was one of the coldest months we've ever had in Portland and throughout the Willamette Valley. So the fact that we're breaking some records from 1950 says something. Record lows Tuesday, yesterday, Hillsborough dropped to 13, McMinnville tied it at 18. So there have been records on both the warm end of the day, warm and the cold end of the day. And just to remember back in December, we had record warm weather. Boy, seems like a thing of the past, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. Hey, Matt, here's what I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I know you're going to give us all the numbers and everything, but you're going to do that again at 6:30. You've been live every 5 minutes for like the last 5 weeks. How are you doing? How are you holding up? How are you getting all your words straight and all this working?
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate you asking. I'm doing fine. We had some challenges with my family, like many families had. We lost power for 2 days. We had broken and burst pipes. Got that all sorted out and just kind of keeping it rolling. And in terms of the work and the words and the weather, I mean, that's my passion, you know, so I just try to ingest as much information as I can and then put it back out in a meaningful and informative way that's easy for people to digest. So in that way, I guess I'm kind of like a mother bird.
No, it's great. And I think people at home maybe don't realize how hard it is, literally just to get the words right and to be able to say the right thing at the right time as you're pointing. So, you know, hats off to you. You've been killing it.
Hey, thanks, Pat. I appreciate that.
You betcha. All right, let's get moving on here. One other thing, I guess, before we move on, Matt, there's more coming tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, there is more coming tomorrow, but I think this time the icy finger of the gorge will only extend to about I-205. Temperatures just barely above freezing in the metro, warmer as you go on down to the south here, but look at the gorge in the 20s there, so that's a problem because we're going to see a developing east wind tomorrow, so we see some freezing rain again, but this time only right up to about I-205 and a lot less than what we had yesterday. It won't be as widespread and it won't be as thick. Now out in the gorge, they're going to see freezing rain and snow, quite a bit of snow, 6 to 9 inches out around Hood River. But for the metro area, while we don't warm up very much, it's going to be a cold, windy and rainy day. The freezing rain should be limited to areas east of I-205.
All right. Thank you, Matt. We'll be right back right after this.